You know, when I was a bit younger and I looked at Vacheron, there was two watches in particular that just stole the show. And it had to be the Vacheron Constantin Overseas and the 222. I was infatuated by those more sporty designs. I loved them. But as I grew a little bit, matured a little bit, I started becoming attracted to more classic things. And this has stolen the show for me. This is the brand new Vacheron Constantin Traditionelle Perpetual calendar, ultra thin. There's 3 new variants to choose between. You do have a white gold variant, a pink gold variant, or an 18 karat white gold set variant that's diamond encrusted. Now, I managed to film the pink gold version and the white gold version, but not the diamond encrusted version. So we're going to go over those two today and talk about why I think they're awesome. The Vacheron Constantin Traditionelle collection was introduced in 2007, and it was essentially to showcase the brand's heritage of fine watchmaking. It drew inspiration from the 18th century Geneva high horology and traditional designs. And you can really see so many of those traditional, to use the word, designs running through the Traditionelle collection. Let's quickly cover the specs of these models, and then we'll dive into the kind of face and the movement detail. And then we're going to talk about why I think these watches are a little bit underrated within Vacheron's collections, shall we say. All of these new models come in at 36.5 millimeters in diameter. So they sit pretty beautifully on the wrist. But part of the reason that they sit so beautifully, and I often say this, I often say the thinner the movement, the better the watch sits, or the more classy or premium the watch. And I truly mean that, because the thickness on this watch, oh my God, it's beautiful. It comes in at 8.43 millimeters, and it just sits so wonderfully on the wrist. It's water resistant to 30 meters. They both have calfskin leather straps, one with a brown and one with a blue. Then of course you get the difference in gold. So you have a white gold variant or a 5N pink gold variant. I would personally go with the pink gold here. I think the way that the gold plays against the blue is so classy, and just I don't know, if I was going for a traditional model or Traditionelle model and it was something really dressy like this is, I think pink gold is just the way to go, or yellow gold, but pink gold, it looks good. Both dials are actually the same, so they're both silver toned, so they're not actually full white. You do get some kind of reflections of silver running through that. The hour markers and hands are all in 18 karat 5N pink gold, and the straps, of course, as we've covered, they're light brown or dark blue alligator leather straps. Oh, also on the back of the straps, you do have 18 karat white gold or 5N pink gold in terms of the buckle that's on the back of it, just depending on what model you go for. But it's actually quite cool that they've run that through all the way to the strap. It kind of succincts the watch, makes it more succinct. And now we get to the movement. Oh my God, to have a perpetual calendar movement, and we'll cover it in a second, that is that thin is actually unbelievable. So the movement in these models is the caliber 1120 QP. This tells the hours, minutes, day of the week, date, 48-month display with a leap year indication, and also you have a moon phase in there. Now, something that you might notice is on the white gold version, comparatively to the pink gold version, the moon phase, the kind of the darkness around the moon phase, if you want to call it that, is actually in a lighter blue than the pink gold version. So this is partially why I think I was attracted to the pink gold more. I just think I prefer the colorway just a little bit. This movement comes in at 29.6 mil in diameter, 4.05 millimeters in thickness. It has 276 components, 36 jewels, and has a power reserve of 40 hours. And just think about that for a second. You've got 276 jewels squeezed in to that thickness, 4.05, technically speaking, because that's the movement thickness. The watch thickness is obviously different, because you need to consider the glass, the case, and the case back as well, which, by the way, is open and looks absolutely incredible, because you can see directly in to that beating heart of your watch. In terms of dial detail, Vacheron have knocked this out of the park as well. I mean, you can really see the precision, and that sounds like such a watch jargony word, but you really can see the level to detail when it comes to the dial on this watch. At the 12 o'clock mark, you do have the month indicator. At the 3 o'clock mark, you do have the day of the month indicator. And then at the 6 o'clock mark, you've got the moon phase. And at the 9 o'clock mark, you've got the day of the week. I think oftentimes the Traditionelle collection is overlooked. And I think the reason that it's overlooked is because, and I am definitely a offender in this way of thinking, is because the overseas and the 222 are just so damn sexy that it's hard to see past them. It's hard to look at the other models within the range. But when these two did come out and I managed to get hands-on with them, it really opened my eyes a little bit. And I thought, God, I've been really neglecting these ranges that are just absolutely stunning. And they have so much to offer that is so different to the sportier overseas or 222 range. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I thought I'd make a quick video on this one, just a really quick one, because I think that this range, actually, classical watches in general just don't get enough attention in the watch industry. A lot of us, and I'm guilty of this, I go for the hype models, I go for the 222, the Vacheron overseas, but a lot of the time, the kind of hidden gems are the best gems. And I think this is a hidden gem. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy, and I'll see you next time.